Hello Cancers, welcome to my channel. This is your love related reading. How do they see you and how do you see them? Happy birthday to all of my Cancerians who are celebrating birthday in June. I've tried the video a few times. I've had issues with my device, so I'm using my phone. Those of you who know me, you know how I roll. On the right hand side, how do they see you? On left hand side, how do you see them? You're gonna see each other from each other's perspective. So if I talk about how you're being viewed and you're like, that's not me, possibly, okay, but you can't control how you're being viewed by other people. You know, sometimes the way we are is not perceived in the same way. The way we think of ourselves is not the way we're being perceived. So this is for a cross-watch of Cancer and Cancer. How are you being viewed from mid-June, 17th of June today, until the end of June? Okay, the end of the cycle. That's how you're being viewed, I said, all right? This is what I've started, okay? So this is how you're being viewed, Cancer, okay? The way you're being viewed is as if this is the end of the cycle, and that's what came out for you as well. It's like, you know, you feel like the connection was too much for you, it was nagging on your shoulder, so you taking a break from it, okay? You're walking away from it. You may come back, you may change your perspective, but for now, you feel like, I just need to be away from this. It was a lot of drama. There was a lot of emotional ups and downs. You're walking away from it, Cancer, okay? You're also being viewed, Cancer, by them as if... let's see, what do we get for you? You're being viewed... How are you being viewed? Woo! As if you back in time, in the recent past, you couldn't control your emotions. What I mean by that, you were sort of sending, I feel like not even sending, but maybe your social media account, whatever you're using in your country, I'm not really sure what you might be using. You couldn't control the messages you were sending. You might have been messaging the person you were dealing with. You might have, you know, sent or received or sent a lot of like full of emotions messages, you know, when you couldn't control it any longer. Like you kept it inside for so long, but in the end you chose to let it out. And I think those messages, the way they see you, they came across quite emotional. You were quite emotional in the way you were communicating with them. But it's because, you know, you felt like this was too much to take. So you might have been texting them. You might have sent lots of messages. You might have really poured your heart, you know. That's because you couldn't control it any longer. These are your hands, you know, your words are just literally coming out. I can't do this any longer. Or maybe it was the other person. Either way, this is emotional communication. Either you received in the recent past from the person you're dealing with. That's how they see. Or maybe you were the one who sent those messages, okay? Come in, quickly. Sorry, that was my cat. They also view you, Cancer, with... They view you with... Whoa. Someone who's got extremely good intuition, okay? They view you as the High Priestess. I need to let my cat in. Come on, go on, quickly. They see as someone who's very tuned in. You can read people. They know you can read them well. They know that even though they don't speak, you know everything about them, Cancer, and they love this about you, but also they feel threatened by it because it's like they can't hide anything from you. You just know. You look at the face and you read it, you know. They don't need to say a word, you know. Your intuition is sharp, and I feel like you know, if there was some secret surrounding the situation, they don't need to tell you. You just sense it. You can feel it. Your intuition is sharp. You got psychic abilities, possibly. You can read people very well. Okay, they know this. It's something that at times makes them feel uncomfortable because they can't hide things from you, you know. They can't hide it. So sometimes they maybe they haven't even said anything to you, but you, Cancer, you knew it. You just knew it, and you just let it out and told them, and that's why you felt like, you know, I'm done with it. It's been too much drama. It's just been dragging me down, this connection. It's been burden on my shoulder. I need time away. So for now, you're walking away, and they see this. They see you walking away from this connection. You know, they see you. They also see as someone who's mysterious, because, you know, it's like you don't say much here. You know, but then again, I feel like you couldn't help yourself. Or possibly they send you lots of emotion text messages, but you didn't really say much. You know, you didn't really reply to it. You didn't really say much back. So you might there might be this aura around you. That's how they view it, as if you know you're full of mystery to them, Cancer. Now, let me clarify. Why do we have 8 of Wands in the reverse position? I feel like you communicate, you know, you text them, send them messages. They could see you sort of not being in control of your emotion, Cancer, losing your, not composure, but losing, like you were losing touch with yourself in a way that maybe you posted songs on a social media, you were posting stuff, deleting stuff, you were communicating on this sort of synchronicity level, or like on the, you were not directing at them, but they knew it was directed at them. You see, if you see what I mean? And they could see this because they know you well, okay? So if you were posting passively songs or some posts on the social media, they knew, Cancer, that it was directed at them. Or maybe you just simply message them, you know, or you talk to them face to face. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands here. Emotional, fast-coming communication. That's how they view you. Page of Swords. About commitment, about some gossips, about, like, you know, you might have been telling them, listen. You might have been telling the person you've been dealing with, you got to listen to me. Why you're not listening to me? Because Page of Swords doesn't listen. He goes on a journey, and this person's quite, you know, can be quite gossipy. You know, I feel like you like privacy, Cancer, but more than anything, Page of Swords is about, you know, he doesn't like to commit, and you like, listen, you know, it's about time, you know, you commit to me. Possibly. But again, Page of Swords is about communication, you know, getting to the bottom of the truth. So I feel like you wanted to find out some truth. You needed some clarity, and you've been, you know, asking people for it. And you've been asking them you wanted to get to the bottom of something, the truth. And Page of Swords, he always gets to the bottom of truth, and that's what the messages were about. Some truth, demanding some truth, possibly. Why do they view the High Priestess? This is clarification card. Whoa. They view with the High Priestess because they know that you are soulmates. Yet, you seem very mysterious about it. It's like you haven't revealed to them, you're not saying to them that you are soulmates, but they know that you are soulmates. They feel like you're keeping secrets of, they feel like you are sort of keeping this as a secret. You know within yourself that they're your soulmate, but you're refusing to admit it, Cancer. And I've had this in a recent reading as well. One more card. What are those secrets? Why when you... I feel like you don't want to admit it, Cancer. You're keeping this secret within you. You can read this person. You know that you're soulmate. Yet, you're keeping it as a secret. It's like your secret. You're not revealing it. Whoa. Or, possibly, you're reconciling with someone. This could also mean happy reconciliation could be. One more card for this, please. Wow, it's not coming out. Oh, got it. Queen of Pentacles. Moody. That's so like you, Cancer, at times. Well, I feel like this might be you. This is like a Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio's energy, Earth energy as well. Provide someone who's very caring, sensible, kind-hearted, charitable. That's all you, right? But this person, Queen of Pentacles, she sometimes chooses to withdraw emotionally because she doesn't want to get hurt. She's very good when it comes to showing compassion, understanding to people. You know, she's there. Is that her? Well, yeah, that's her. Queen of Pentacles. Down to earth, resourceful, trustworthy, caring, sensible, kind-hearted. Moody, though. A Queen of Pentacles sometimes, she's a provider. But she's sensible, right? You being sensible. And that's what the other reading was about. You coming out from the place of your logic, you know. You've got a very down-to-earth approach. You know that you're soulmates. Cancer, one more card. You might be dealing with earth energy or earth sign. But anyway, this is about you, right? You're very nurturing. This is you, but they view you as a mystery. Because they don't understand. They know you know. They know you know that you are soulmates. They don't understand why can't you just reveal this secret to them, because it's not a secret any longer. They know, Cancer. So what's going on here? One more card. Ayo, one more card, please. Ayo. Oh my goodness, this card keeps... I need to shuffle again. What's going on, Cancer, with you? Why are you walking away from soulmate connection? As if you're pretending that it's not there. It's there. Okay. We've got Moon, Dishonesty, Deception. This is your card as well. You think that this could be illusion, or you sense deception here. You've sensed dishonesty, cheating, and someone was juggled. You don't want to be juggled with another person, Cancer. And that's what it is. That's why you sort of know about the soulmate connection, but you don't want to be a part of deception, juggling, and dishonesty, possibly cheating any longer. And that is why you are not admitting that this is a soulmate connection, and you rather just walk away for now. Now, how do you see them, Cancer? How do you see them? Just gonna have some tea. Cancer, how do you see them? I better hurry up because I really want to keep it no longer than 20 minutes. How do you see them, Cancer? Okay, we had this card before. We got 3 cards this time. Cool. Interesting. You view them, Cancers. This is a Libra's energy. Possibly as someone who's... Could be an earth sign, okay? Could be Libra, I feel like it. But someone who's like, oh, look, the eyes are blindfolded. They cannot see clearly. They're thinking a lot, but they cannot see things clearly. And you feel like you don't want to go there for that reason alone. Also, you view them as someone who's right now thinking a lot. But I think not saying much. Thinking a lot, coming out from a place of mind, not heart. Analytical decision. You see them as someone who's quite analytical, but also just is about possibly divorce or married legal system. Maybe there's some legal issues that needs to be resolved. But you also read them with King of Coins, Earth-like energy, and they view you as the Queen of Pentacles, the same. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You would be a power couple if you were to be together, Cancer. You like how, practical they are with the money, how caring. They're a provider. You know you'll be financially all right with them if you were to be with them, okay? They're very helpful. They believe that, they believe in helping people. And you really like that about them, okay? But they're very sensible, okay? The money is important to them. You like this about them. You view them as your wish fulfilled, yet you're running away from it somehow. You know they're your soulmate, but there's some deception here. You don't want to be juggled any longer, and you think like the justice on the side. You view them as someone who's fair. I feel like they're telling you how it is. It's like they haven't got much emotions here on their side. There's more emotions going on your side. I feel like, maybe this woman or man, they're holding this sword and they literally cannot see clearly because they're coming out from the place of their mind, intellect, not heart. And that's something you couldn't deal with any longer. Like they're protecting themselves almost. But they also know, I feel like, that you are the soulmate. So what is the blockage between you two? Maybe they juggle you with someone else. What is the blockage? Or maybe they're going through divorce, they're going through separation. And it's just a tough situation, difficult timing. What is the blockage, Cancer, between you two? Whew, excuse me. Come on. I wanna. Ooh, okay. Internal conflict, and someone here's got competition. Okay, I feel like you felt like you've had competition and you didn't want that competition. Okay. Someone here's had to make a decision, but they haven't made a decision. They kept asking everyone for what should they be doing instead of listening to themselves, Someone's got to make a choice, and someone here's got like competition, And what is the outcome? So that was the blockage. What is the outcome? Oh my goodness, this came out before. Divine connection, okay? But this is the end of the cycle. Completion, okay? So this is the world. This card means, divine connection. The end of the cycle with the ribbon. This connection is coming to the end. This is a soulmate connection. Coming to the end. So, Let me clarify quickly the outcome before I move on, before my battery dies. Why do you have the World card? Oh, 10 of Cups in the reverse position, because there's a lack of commitment, not enough, you know. In the upright, everything will work out. In the reverse, I guess it's not gonna work out because there's a lack of commitment. Someone here, it's like there's no longer the 10 of Cups. The peace got disturbed in this connection. One more card for the outcome. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles. Someone might be focusing on work more than anything, or it's like things are not working. It's about work, you know. You're not on the same page any longer, possibly. So what is the piece of advice? Piece of advice for Cancer and the person dealing with anything would be good, right? 2 cards. Oh my goodness. This is heartbreaking. 2 of Cups. And 4 of Swords. So meditating, sitting on analyzing. This is the advice for you, Cancer, because I feel like you are the one who's walking away from this possibly soulmate connection, okay? Or maybe a cross-watcher. Remember, this side can go vice versa. Basically, the advice is like, you know, it's all right if that's what you need to do right now. Meditate. Take your time away from it. Think about, you know, self-reflect on this connection. Is there something I can change to make it work? I know this person is not gonna, I know this person possibly is not gonna take me for granted, but are we meant to be together? Is this the person, the right person for me? Are our values aligned? I feel like looking at the cards, you'll be good together, but someone here is really, and I feel like it's you, Cancer, who's got to think, you know. And you're thinking here, you're coming out from the analytical point of view, place of heart, place of your mind, your intellect. But I feel like, you know, maybe it's either for you, a cross-watcher, you know. This is a power couple card. This is advice, you know, you two could be very happy together. You could be very happy together. But right now you're in your head, self-reflecting, analyzing, is this the right person for me? My battery